What would be Hitler's rap name?
Hizzler for Schindler's List.
Hitler. Like
Hitsker.
you know, like Cardi B. It's like
yeah.
Hitler. Once we start talking about Hitler, is like when we should end the podcast.
Yeah.
This is my only bet. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. I have a friend. Hey everybody. It's raining outside.
Yeah, it's nice.
Crazy.
It's good. It's nice. I wish I wanted to start snowing. Like, when the hell is it gonna start snowing?
Yeah, I was speaking with my British girlfriend. I don't know if your British girlfriend thinks that British Christmas is better than Canadian Christmas.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's
you know what we have?
You don't celebrate Christmas. You have no point of reference.
I view it as a perfect consumer. Exactly. It doesn't mean anything to me.
You can't watch like Garfield Christmas and be like, oh, there's lasagna.
Of course, I can watch it and I can judge it perfectly because I'm as an outsider. I can look at it as like an outsider.
It's the same, but imagine your life in the 90s, and that's what Christmas in the 90s.
Here's the thing. So she was showing me London in Christmas, and I could see the lights. I'm like, oh, it's very nice. It is indeed extremely well decorated. But you know what's the ultimate Christmas decoration that London doesn't have? Snow. Snow is the best. You know what? That's why it's called a snow globe. It's not a rain globe. It's a snow globe.
Snow globe.
You know what fucking London looks like with all the lights without the snow? Just a shitty Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You need snow. I know Jesus was born in the Middle East. He never saw snow.
Yeah, no.
But I don't know why. For some reason, snow is made for Christmas, and
It's
without snow, you don't have Christmas.
But
You have a Boxing Day.
Okay. So you're thinking of Christmas time, like December, right?
Yes.
I think Montreal or snow is perfect for.
Snow is perfect.
It's for the.
You need it. That's the ultimate decoration.
I'm talking about the actual day of Christmas. Is what you do.
Yeah.
Compared to what you do here in
Yeah.
the UK is a lot more. It's a lot more fun. AKA, you get drunk in the pub.
That's what you need. All right. Okay, so basically you take workers and you're like, hey, instead of spending time with your family, come work at the pub with a bunch of who hate. I mean, just so you know, anyone serving you a drink on Christmas Day hates you.
Okay, you also need to think. You also need to think the people. Okay, so you go to a small town pub. That's where I go.
Yeah.
But the people who work at the pub are the people that own the pub and they live above the pub.
That's the saddest existence to life.
Did you know that most people? I don't know if I'm making this up, but most people.
You are definitely, but I'll agree with you. Yeah.
So we go to this. We went to this pub. Also, it's only open for a few hours. Like we go to this pub in around Claire's house. It's in the country, right?
In the country.
It's in the country. The country of.
Blur. In the country.
Yeah, I hate that song. Oh,
I love that song.
What was I saying?
In the country.
In the country. And there's like a 10-minute walk to this small town. It's called the Railway Tavern. It's the town tavern. And it's like it's the size of this room. Yeah. And there's like 4 tables and there's like a bar and it has like good beer.
Yeah.
And
define good beer. Is it just like beer?
No, they have So microbrew. Remember when we'd go to every bar would have like its own like microbrew section, and it's just it's bigger culture for that there. So everywhere you go, you're gonna find like very like beer you never had before. So it's like, oh, this tastes like a fruit. This tastes like a shoe.
That I like this because I tried to put my vice into it so I can understand what you're feeling. Yeah. Like me, it's shisha. That would be great if I went like from a shisha spot to a shisha spot and they had like their own flavor of shisha and like, oh my god, shoe glue or whatever.
Shoe glue.
And then you go there and they're like, oh, rosemary or whatever. Like I like that idea. I get that. I get that. But if you could just do it at home, I mean.
Yeah, no, but look, it's fun. You wake up on Christmas Day, you go for a walk. This is the UK version. You go for a walk, and I don't know about London, but I know the country.
In
the country of where Claire's from, and it's called like Goat Dick or whatever, Gateshead or something. And it's like there's like hundreds of kilometers of like these beautiful walking trails. So we go on a short, like easy one. Yeah. And along the way, there's always a nice pub. So you'd walk, it's beautiful scenery. There's goats and like horses. And the raccoons are.
Yeah. You know, Canada has all of that.
But you got to go out into the country.
In the country.
I'm not going to drive in the country. She lives in the country. So it's like really cozy.
If you were rich, like some of my friends are, you would have a chalet in the country, and you could do all that in the country.
But the difference is, there's all these French people being like, going, Quebec was Jesus was Français.
That's your racism, and it's okay. That's my joke, by the way.
What?
Jesus was Français.
Oh yeah.
But If you enjoy the country,
Yeah.
whatever British people think, we have Canada,
I
the
know.
largest country, the second largest country in the world, and there's like 1% of the whole country where people live. So you have a whole lot of country.
It's true, but
You're just poor.
It's just great. I don't know. You're walking around and
Yeah.
and you go stop in a pub and it's cozy. Then you go back and
Now imagine you live there. Imagine you live there and you see the same 10 people every day.
Yeah.
You never see a black person. I mean, that would make you happy. But you
No.
never see like a black person or an
Not
Asian.
true.
And it's like all 5 white people that all look British.
No,
You know,
okay,
like, what I mean by
I
look
know.
British? Like, you know that
Yeah,
big nose
yeah,
with
yeah.
little dots on it because they drink?
I wouldn't.
That's
I-
red skin.
Okay, so
Hello, babe.
so the benefit.
Fucking wanker. Have a
No,
beer.
no.
Imagine your whole life is defined by your favorite pub. I would shoot myself.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Christmas time is great there.
Ugh. Yeah, then you leave and never come back.
We'll come back next Christmas.
Oh God.
Or no, in my case, the Christmas next.
I want to
Christmas.
experience Christmas, but like extra white. Not
Mm-hmm.
this is regular white, like London, the UK. I want to go to like Denmark, where they actually have reindeers, or Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
those like northern
Yeah.
Viking countries,
Mm-hmm.
where they're like on Christmas. What is that? Kurt Metzger has a joke like. Father Christmas leaves a plume in your shoe. You know what I mean? Like before the consumerism actually, because now it's all consumerism.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
But over there, like consumerism hasn't hit them so much.
Are you
so-
sure?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Like they have old traditions that are weird.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
You know what I
thought
mean?
there was just all the same shit.
No.
I met one
yeah.
guy from that lived in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That like we were, and he was just seemed like a normal fucking guy. I think he worked in tech, and he was just
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
normal.
yeah,
they're
nice-
just tall
nice-
and gorgeous.
nice shirt. Yeah, he's kind of interesting.
Viking blood running through their
Yeah,
veins.
and what the fuck else? I don't know. Like, I want to go. Maybe next year I'll go to that part of the world, like the Netherlands, maybe like
Huh?
Rotterdam
Mm,
or Amsterdam.
mm.
Don't know. There's
Oh
the-
hot damn!
you
This
know,
is
there's
my
a-
jam.
from Clare's city, Newcastle. There's
Mm.
a ferry that
Mm.
goes directly to Amsterdam, and it's a
Mhm.
party ferry, and you can get drunk.
Party ferry? Of
Yeah.
course you can. I think.
Yeah.
Well, listen. When I saw people getting drunk on the train
Yeah.
with open bottles, like they.
Yeah.
In the UK, people who don't know this, you can take the train
Yeah.
to go to. Let's say I'm going to Ottawa, just
Yeah.
to give you a distance, an idea of a distance. You get on the train, but like you're like, well, you're not just gonna sit on the train and listen
No.
to a podcast like
No,
your
no,
favorite
no.
podcast. It was a Bonne Nuit. No.
No.
You're gonna bring your booze.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna drink on the train
Yeah.
as if it's a party train, and people just drink on
Everybody
the train.
does. Whenever me and Claire
That's
take a long
crazy.
train, it's like a 2-hour train, we buy a bunch of like, charcuterie meats.
Yeah,
And we have
that's
make a
cool.
charcuterie board with cheese cut.
That's nice.
And then we have wine, and then we have gin tonics, and then we have beer, and we wait.
And
As
then
we,
you fight, and then she beats you up, and then that's what everybody does in the UK. I wonder. Listen, can we agree that it's a drug, right? And it's a good drug sometimes.
yeah.
But it's
They're
there
addicted to it.
It's there to dampen something.
Yeah.
What is it dampening? What is so depressing? Like, is it the depression? Are they all
Um,
depressed and they want to heal themselves from the depression?
You think it's depression? I don't know. I think you might be. It's probably for sure
know?
dampening, but it's also part of their culture. They're not even.
Yeah,
really
they never
getting-
drank water because
Yeah.
the water was dirty
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. So booze is in
Uh,
their system.
I really don't have an answer for it, but I could assume some shit.
I think it's the sadness of like
Yeah.
just existence. I think there's two things. Here's because I spent like what 20 days. How many
Yeah,
days
yeah.
we spent on it?
Yeah, wow.
I realized something. UK for years, like a couple of 100 years, they were the leaders of the world.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
conquered all these countries,
yeah.
and the confidence that you must have as I'm British.
Yeah.
Winston Churchill is in my veins,
Yeah.
We did so much. We conquered so many countries, and we're such a tiny, puny country.
Yeah.
And we conquered all these countries, and I can go to 100-something countries, and if I say hello, my name is Jack. There's 180 countries that understand what I said because of my ancestors.
Yeah.
And now I work at a bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So there
yeah,
must be
yeah.
like I'm a
Yeah.
nothing compared to my ancestors. So that's the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
That's the first I'm nothing compared to
Yeah.
who my ancestors were.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
of all, second of all, it's so expensive and gloomy, and it's
Yeah.
not. That's why I think maybe they conquered all these worlds because it's so.
You're
The
thinking
weather's
but
shitty
You're
in the
thinking.
UK.
You're thinking of. you're thinking of London still, though.
Yes.
But also,
That's-
when
all
we
my opinions are based on the few things that
and
I
also
experienced.
when we went, I think it was the fucking hottest,
It was
sunniest I've
exactly,
ever
but
been in my life.
I speak with my girlfriend every day, and she shows me the
Oh,
sky, and it's just gray.
It's
and
like you know
ugly.
how it was today. It's that every day.
Imagine
Yeah.
summer and it's raining. That's
Yeah.
for me. That's the worst. Sorry, not summer. Imagine Christmas and it's raining.
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
say it's not a rain
No,
globe.
no.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking depression globe.
That's why I like the north compared to the south because there is snow in the north.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And especially if you go like really if you go to Scotland, then it's like fucking magical, man. There's like castles in the
Yeah,
middle of the
that's nice,
city
yeah.
with like snow and everyone's like
But
are
are
it's
castles
different.
part of Christmas? No.
I don't know.
Right?
No.
For me, Christmas when I close my eyes is a shh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. What is this?
I think it's like when the guy walks with his sweatpants.
Yeah. It's Santa. He has big chunky thighs, and he's like. And for me, Christmas, you need snow.
Yeah.
You need actual Christmas trees.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. In French, we say sapin, which is a type of Christmas. It's a type of tree. It's like you have maple, and then you have sapin. What is sapin in English?
I think it's a evergreen tree, right?
Yeah, it's funny
Evergreen.
that no one knows.
It's evergreen. The evergreen trees
Yeah.
are the ones that stay all year round, right? Like the leaves don't fall off the
Yeah,
trees.
but there's many types of evergreen. You have cedar.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's cedar because it sounds like sapin.
No. Cedar is cedre, and it's on the Lebanese flag.
Oh, Lebanese pine trees. Look at these.
It's not a pine tree. It's a cedar tree. It's a great wood. Don't you dare insult my country, you
Great wood.
Greek piece of
Do
shit.
they have that tree in Lebanon?
What, cedars?
Yeah.
Of course, it's on the.
I don't know. Maybe like you know how maybe there's like a lion on one flag. There's no lions in that country. It might be China, maybe.
Okay, stop talking.
Okay. Well,
I'm
wait.
just googling what type of tree
Is a sapin?
is. I should have just translated as a Christmas tree. We're gonna learn something, guys. We should start
Might be cedar.
sharing educational so we can get a grant from the government.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 16 types of Christmas trees.
Oh,
So the fir tree, balsam fir, there's Fraser fir, Canaan fir, Douglas fir, I think it's fir, Grant fir, Noble fir,
what is this? What are you reading?
Concolor fir, and then you go to pine tree. Then you have white pine, Scotch pine, Virginia pine, spruce trees,
Blue spruce.
blue spruce, Norway spruce, white spruce, cypress, no, Arizona cypress, Leyland cypress,
Oh, cedar.
cedar. Oh, cedar. Yeah, but cedar is like a cedar. So it's not necessarily a cedar. So yeah. So that's
Okay.
interesting. So
Yeah.
wait, what is sapin in English then?
I don't know. What is this sapin?
Is this entertaining?
I'm like 40% curious.
All right, translate French to English. Imagine I put sapin and it says Christmas tree. Sapin. Fir. F-I-R.
So it's one of those furs.
One of those furs. F-I-R. Fir? Führer.
Fear. I don't know, man.
Führer tree.
It sounds like it's Irish. One thing I learned about speaking of like Santa and the North Pole.
Yeah.
I was looking on Google Maps. Sometimes I just go on Google Maps and
He's not there.
you scroll through it and you look at the whole world. Sometimes I look at the whole world, see how big the world is, and I'm like, wow, the world's really big.
It's so big.
And then I tried going up, and I always thought there was land on the North Pole. There's nothing there.
It's ice.
It's like not even that. It's like moving ice. It's not. You can't even put like a map on it or borders. It's like just water and ice. It's thick ice, but it's like plates of ice.
Yeah, but it's still, you can walk on it like for miles and miles. It's huge.
Okay, you're thinking of Antarctica.
Antarctica is also big. They're both very big.
But dude, look at the map of the world. There's
Okay.
nothing on the map. There's nothing there. But there's Antarctica is so
Hey,
big.
wait, remember, Earth is globe, so you have to look at it from the top.
That's what I did. I looked
and
at the
it's like,
globe.
and it's like a big, like a
Yeah,
like this, and it's all.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was looking at a globe.
Yeah.
At the bottom, Antarctica is as big as Mexico and North America combined.
Really?
It's so
Like,
fucking
wait,
huge.
like North America? You mean Canada? No way.
Yeah.
Is it-
Canada, America, and Mexico
That's
combined.
Antarctica.
That's Antarctica.
There's
I was looking.
no way.
I couldn't believe. I was like,
don't believe you.
dude, look.
There's no way.
I was looking at it.
Yeah, but
I
like,
was
were
there,
you like,
bro.
Were you going like by thumb and like?
No, I googled how big is
Really?
Antarctica compared to the States, and then I went, what about the North Pole? And I was shocked to see there's nothing at the top of the world. So there's nothing there. You know when you say Santa Claus's house is there, right? You can't build it on that. It's just
It's
moving.
a condo.
Yeah. It's an oil rig or whatever.
Really? Are you sure?
Type in how big is Antarctica compared to USA or something. It's like something crazy. It's like all of North America and all of Mexico combined.
How big is Antarctica? What? Compared to Canada, let's say. Because we're in Canada and when I get Canadian governmental funds.
See?
What?
Look how big it is.
What the?
I don't
okay,
know
but
if
wait.
it's as big as, but I'm telling you, it's almost as big
It's
as North America.
1.4 times as big as Canada is Antarctica. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was like
Yeah, me
like
too.
Laval or something.
I was looking, I was scrolling on the internet, and I was looking at the Google Maps, the world,
Yeah.
and
Wow, it is so big.
it's amazing. It's a true marvel of technology.
Allah. Allah is wow, and there's nothing there, right? There's like a couple of weather stations. And
I don't know, man. Like you ever watch the movie The Thing?
no, we talked about this.
Oh yeah, well that's where the
Okay,
thing is.
there's
Or
aliens.
maybe it was Alaska where the thing was. I don't know. One of those cold places.
What's interesting is that I think there's the most southern city of South America.
I was looking at that too.
What's the name again of this?
It's
I
like
remember.
San Coldo or whatever. I don't know.
Muy Hardosnipolis.
I think it's like I think the country, is it not Argentina? It's something. It's like a really southern.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was looking at pictures of it, and it's all just shitty like gravel because it's too cold for it to be nice, and
Yeah.
it's cool. And you can see Antarctica from the last the last tip.
That's why I saw those pictures. I'm like, but can you though? I'm not sure if you can. Is that really Antarctica?
I googled. I went full on.
My God.
I
man,
went.
You have a lot of free time.
It's not that much free time. You watch 10 movies when you come back from. I spent half an hour looking at a map. That's all I got.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
That's all I got in my life, looking at a map. I listen to records and I look at a map. Anyway,
Watch porn or something. Read a book.
I read a book.
What are you reading?
Let me get to the map.
Okay, sorry.
You know when you're on Google Maps and it has like the little thing and it says this is 1,000
Yeah,
kilometers.
legend.
Yeah, the legend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to see how much. I think it's 1,000 kilometers distance from Antarctica to.
So yeah, you could on a clear day. You could probably.
Yeah,
see.
probably, especially if there's like big, like Santa Claus.
Damn, we should find a way. There's no oil, nothing there.
I don't know. I didn't Google that part.
Interesting. It's interesting that Santa lives in the North Pole, not in the South Pole.
Yeah, but maybe he does live in this. I used to think,
Yes,
because you go on the map and you go like this, like Google Maps, and the bottom of the map is just ends, and then the top of the map just ends. I always thought like, doesn't it like curl around? Because I was confused.
I'm lost. Say that again.
Like on a map, a rectangular map, right?
Well, this is the second or third time we talk about maps on this podcast. We're fascinated with maps.
Oh man, I love maps.
We love maps, man. Okay, so say that again.
This is gonna be really dumb, but so rectangular map.
Rectangular map.
Think of the top of the map. What's there? It's just a line that ends, right?
Yes.
And the bottom of the map, a line that ends.
Yes.
But there's land there, right? You see on
Yeah.
the bottom. It's Antarctica.
Of course.
So when you put that rectangular map on a globe, you fold it over a
Yeah.
globe. The bottom reaches the top.
No.
And then so is it just a loop-de-loop?
It's not a loop-de-loop. You have to think about it as you take a map.
Yeah.
So you have the map, okay, and then you have a ball. So
Yeah,
imagine
ball.
there's a ball, and you put the map. Let's say put Africa where Africa it is,
Mm-hmm.
and then you fold the, and then you fold.
Yeah,
the,
you tuck.
So the top doesn't touch the bottom, of course. So you just gotta take aluminum paper and then crunkle.
So you're saying that
The North Pole doesn't touch the South Pole.
the rectangular map is missing the tops of the map.
No, 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 it's there. It's just that the way you see it, we talked about this last time, is the fact that
I know.
because the map is made to be flat
Yeah, you're right.
and it's supposed to be, that's why the top part either are huge or
Yeah,
small, depending
okay.
what you use.
So no wonder people like think the world is like flat and shit, because it's very compelling. The evidence I've been googling.
No, but I think people just need friends. Every
You're
time
right.
I hear something crazy, like, I just need friends.
Anyway, I was having fun with maps the other day.
That's nice. I'm happy you're having fun. This is a very
You know when you're
wholesome
like
moment.
waiting, like you're waiting for dinner.
Like on Uber Eats, or you're like, no.
I don't know. There's like you get like you think about. I don't know. So I get
Yes.
so obsessed over something. I need to
Yeah.
get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Like every time I watch a movie, don't you Wikipedia every single actor that was in that movie as you're watching the movie?
I Wikipedia the movie.
Yeah.
Just like, let's see, like,
Yeah. Oh, the director did this. Oh, must be
trivia.
good.
Like, it's fun. I enjoy trivia. You know me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that. I do get obsessed too, but over shows.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I like to watch shows and get fully submerged. I don't like to watch like one episode and then wait another week for another episode.
Yeah.
I need to live.
Yeah.
I need to live the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I found out that a couple of months ago, there's a new Handmaid's Tale that came out. So I finished the show around like 1:30 a.m. Right, like the degenerate.
Oh yeah, and you get home.
I got home and I watched till 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
The whole new season.
That's a lot, man. Holy Christ.
But that's how you're supposed to live it.
I guess
It's
so.
supposed to be an experience, and then you're like, woo.
It depends what you're. I love watching a show, putting it away, and being like, "Oh, I can't wait for the next one."
Yeah.
And then I talk about it at the water cooler with the coworkers.
Yeah, I never talk about it to anyone. I just live it, and then I'm a glutton.
It's true. Yeah,
Everything I do, I glutton it up.
But okay, like I do the same thing as you, but at least maybe like 3. I can't watch a whole. I used to do that with The Sopranos when I discovered The Sopranos was like 18.
Yeah.
And I skipped school.
Yeah.
I stopped going to. Dude, it was crazy. I was taking like communication studies in CJEP.
Yeah.
I was taking this art class, and I was like, it was so shit. I was like, that's not art. This is art. And I skipped every class. And then I went to every teacher afterwards, and I lied to them. I told them I was depressed. I was like, I was depressed. I don't want to. And then they're like, okay,
You probably were.
maybe
You were escaping reality through The
Yeah,
Sopranos.
maybe.
That is like,
Yeah.
it is depressed.
And it was so good. And then I made up for. I think I painted a picture, and then they're like, oh, it's good enough, and I passed. Whatever.
Dude, when I think about like a university where there's classes I just never went to, and I just studied by myself and hoped to pass the class. Now I'm like, this is crazy. Like the idea of just not going to fucking.
But like
crazy.
as an undergrad,
Yeah.
I took like you have to take like these random classes. I took like a psychology 101.
Yeah.
And it was exactly the same psychology 101 as I took in CJEP, basically.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I'll just read the book. It's in the
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
And the teachers is there to read the book. The
Yeah.
teacher's reading the book. I can read the book.
Yeah.
And I got like a 70, whatever.
The fact that you can get a 70, like not going to class. And
Yeah.
I remember I paid. I don't know who paid for your university, but I paid for my
I paid
university.
for mine also.
You know what I mean? I got a loan and.
Yeah. I did a bursary and a loan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the idea of like I'm just not gonna go to class, and I was studying like hardcore math.
Oh,
You
really?
know?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, the exam is 1 week. Let's discover a whole genre of math, differential equations. Let's discover what is these symbols
Yeah.
that are just magical to me for now. That's crazy. Now, if I think about it, that's crazy. The idea of like I'm just not gonna go to class.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it.
I don't
I was
know.
so irresponsible,
Yeah.
and I still got good grades. Like I didn't fail.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll-
Just the idea of
yeah.
going is just to be. You still study alone, right? But just to always stay in the kitchen, so you don't forget how to chop a carrot. So you just you stay in the kitchen. You're like, okay, so this is, even if you don't understand, but you're in. It's fun to be fully submerged. That's what I like about stuff. As you said, being obsessed is my favorite thing.
I'm obsessed with this fucking boat show, man.
It's a bit annoying. Like we do shows, and you're like, I'm gonna bring it up, and everyone's like, I'm from Uganda. I never heard. I escaped my country by boat, and you're telling me about this like fake tan captain or seahorse or whatever you call
Oh,
him.
it's the best. By the way, guys. Oh wait, we were spoke about this on the show.
Yeah, you're obsessed with it.
It's called Below Deck. It's on Bravo TV. If you have a Prime, it's on Stack TV. and it's a good show. And honestly, it's the best show.
Wait, you said if you have Prime, it's on Stack.
You know, like this is how obsessed I was with the show. It was on Prime, Prime Amazon TV,
Yeah.
and they have all these below deck shows. And there was even more spin-offs if you subscribe to another package.
You're like, come on, come on.
Yeah, and so we got this other package called Stack TV, and we're just watching. Oh, it's like below deck Mediterranean, below deck Down Under, below deck sailing yacht, below deck
Escape from South Africa.
It's so good, dude. Oh my god. Oh god, I fucking love it, dude.
Okay, good.
One thing I remember in my university, there was a bar. There's like classes, and you take one stair down, and there was a bar. Reggie's.
Reggie's, yes.
And
Concordia.
And I guess inflation didn't hit because it was like for $2.50 during the day, you can get a single, and for
what's the single?
Like just a regular, like a gin, tonic or whatever, and then for $3 it was a double.
Nice.
So I would be fucking getting. Let's say like okay, class, we have a 15-minute break. We'll see you in 15. I would run to the bar. I would have like 2 doubles, come back up, and then like fully be absorbed because like is that wind?
No, I think someone opened the door.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think booze.
Yeah.
You is like your spinach, your Popeye's spinach.
Sometimes,
So-
yeah. Well, it depends when. Like,
You have to take a certain amount.
yeah. And I took a like a creative writing class, like part of because it was English literature for 1 semester or 1 year, and I took and it was so much fun. Like I was like
Getting drunk and writing.
I was like writing about like I don't know. I was writing a lot of sci-fi, and then the teacher's like, "Oh, this is very interesting."
How drunk were you?
Just like a buzz, like
Like when we have tequila on Sunday, is it
that would be more way too much. Like one thing of tequila. I don't know what is in this tequila.
Because all right,
It's
guys,
like quadruple tequila.
for those who come on Sundays, you should know our bartender really likes the show. Okay,
Yeah.
he got on
He's
stage.
obsessed. He loves the show. Yeah.
He got on stage. He did a spot for the first time ever. So when you guys order a drink, he'll make you a very generous drink.
Like one.
Here you
yeah.
go,
Oh.
and we'll charge you like a happy hour prices. It's crazy. So I'll ask for a tequila, and he gives me a pint of tequila.
Crazy.
If you're the owner of this bar, please, this is not true. This is
it's
all
great.
lies. We're lying.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you should come to the show and order a drink.
It's a party, man.
It's a fucking party. Last show was so fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was wild.
Yeah, it was really wild. So
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Really nice. I love our show, man.
I'm really.
We might have exciting news coming up, guys. So stay tuned. Maybe next year we have a.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll let you know, guys. Something. The Bonne Nuit is the Good Night show is
Might be expanding.
might be expanding. Well, okay, we just sold out. We just told them everything. All right.
Well, they don't know.
We'll see. We're still working
Yeah.
on some schmeetails and details.
On some kinks.
On some kinks. We're unkinking the kink.
Yeah.
We're putting the map over the globe.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about do you take baths ever?
No,
Have you ever taken a bath?
I have
When's the last time you taken a bath?
years.
I know. So
I saw it smell.
No. My shower
Yes.
had it broke.
Were you?
No.
Were you
no,
showering
it has
on your
nothing to do with-
penis?
it has nothing to do with the shower and the penis thing.
Okay.
It broke over time. It erodes and eventually just will start spraying water, and then finally we just couldn't take how much water was spraying everywhere.
Did you consider changing the shower head?
So that's what we did. We ended up, but we what?
We're so different. You will develop a story, and you're like, okay, that's the problem. Here's the solution. There's no story. But I love your brain, Gabriel. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was just setting up the reason why I'm taking baths.
Yeah,
So
right.
it broke. The shower head broke.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We were like, we'll go in a couple of days because like to go to the fucking hardware store is a pain in the ass. And so I started taking a couple baths.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken a bath in forever, so I don't remember how to take a bath. And so I had to find the plug for the thing, and it was filling up, and I put really really hot water.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how hot and it was so hot. I was like burning. So I put the cold water, and I was like
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. I totally. And so Claire came, and she's like,
Aw.
because like not in the
You
tub.
got it on?
We're too big. We're huge. We're too fucking. We're like Barney the dinosaur over here. We're giant. And
She sits outside the bath. Like, okay, my turn, and then you go like you just one bath at a time. Yeah.
well, you're in the tub, and like like how you because I'm so used to showering and going like
Yeah.
la la la.
So efficient showering.
Yeah, and so I didn't know what to do, so I started splashing water in my hair.
Yeah.
And then she said, "No, use a bucket." So she got a bucket, started pouring water on me. So she tried to
That's
give
the
me.
most. That's a very
She
immigrant
gave me a
thing.
bath, pretty much. My first bath. I haven't taken a bath in forever.
She gave you a bath. Did she wash you?
No, I washed myself, but she was rinsed my hair.
Okay,
It was
that's
nice.
nice.
And then I was freezing after the bath. I didn't know I needed a towel. So I'm like, Claire, can I get a towel? And so she handed me a towel, and I bent down to pick it up. And as I was getting up, a spider came from the ceiling and almost landed on my fucking face. And I screamed so loud, man. I screamed so loud, like it hurt. You know what? I hurt my throat.
Can we hear can
Really?
you approximate to like be honest, no, not a comedy. I want
No,
actually
I
want
was
to
like, ah! Like more than that, but like higher pitch probably even.
okay.
And I scared the spider.
Did the spider call you and then I can't, you piece of shit, and then
I put him in a cup and I put him outside.
okay.
I saved him or I killed him. He froze to death.
He's frozen to death probably. Okay.
And that's I took a bath and I took a bath for like 3 days. It was nice.
I don't get like every time I have taken a bath
Mm.
was always followed by a shower.
I get baths if I'm not conscious of how much water I'm wasting. I'll just fill up the tub all the way.
Yeah.
And just be in it, and as I get, and I was like, oh, it's good. It was so relaxing.
Yeah, it's
you know?
very relaxing. Yeah.
But no, it's not efficient. But
No, it's not efficient.
yeah, I don't know.
Here's how much I dislike baths. Because I like the idea of a bath, but again, for me, it's a bath is not for cleanliness. A bath is like just
Yeah.
that feeling, and then
Yeah.
like okay, and then I'm gonna shower like
Yeah.
a human
and
person.
then the water's all gross after.
Yeah, it's
So
just
oily.
First of all, I can't take a bath in my bath because I never wash my bath. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wash my bath once every 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
So I'm not putting my body in a. It's like bacteria soup.
Oh.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So let's say I'm in a hotel. I'll pour myself a bath.
Yeah.
Nice bath. But then I'll shower right after. Here's how much I need of a shower. My girlfriend, her building, is an old building. It's very nice, super renovated, but she only has a bath. She doesn't have a shower. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm going to visit her in January. I'm like, you're getting a shower. Here's
How the
money.
fuck? But
Get a
wait, how do
shower.
you just install a shower?
Well, she's gonna get a plumber, and he's like,
Oh my god, no way.
and then yeah.
Does her toilet, is it one of those toilets where you pull the water and it comes down the pipe?
It's like one of those. I press a button.
Oh,
on the
okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
When I was in Ireland, like my girlfriend's like aunt built, like her husband or something
Yeah.
built like this
Yeah.
wonky ass house.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking house out of a cartoon. Like it was like 3 stories but really thin, so you're going up these weird stairs. It does,
So cool.
it was wild, and that felt really Christmassy because it was like in a manor, like, and then like fireplace and
Your
stockings
definition of
and
like
shit.
Christmassy is so Hollywoody.
Yeah.
It's a Hollywoody Christmassy.
Yeah, whatever. It's TV, like movies,
Yeah,
you know,
Hollywoody.
like Scrooge or
Yeah,
whatever.
Hollywoody.
And in her toilet, I couldn't use the toilet, or like let's say in the middle of the night, because it was so loud. It had the thing, it filled up the
Yeah.
top, and you pulled it, and it released and went into the
Yeah.
toilet. But I discovered what toilet tops are for. It's to keep the water from splashing everywhere.
Yeah.
So
That's old world.
yeah, dude. So I would have to close it. And the toilet top will go like clang. Look at all. Yeah, it was so aggressive.
It would clang.
So I'd have to
damn.
like put my foot on top of it.
God
and it would go-
Wow. That's
Yeah.
bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Because
But they've had toilets for like 20 years, you know. Back then,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
before like the chamber pot and all that, it's
Yeah.
all
yeah,
you know. I don't know what happened. I think that's why they call it the Dark Ages, because like if you look at Europe, they used to have like the Greeks and
Yeah.
the Romans.
Yeah.
They used to have like public shit houses, and they had like really they did like
Yeah.
you would sit down. I sat
Yeah.
down. When I went to Turkey,
Ah.
I sat like from like, I don't know what century, like 2nd century or 3rd
Okay.
century. You would poop, and there would be a guy next to you pooping as well,
Oh, that's cool.
and they would they had water systems.
Wow.
And then I don't know what happened in Europe. I think it was maybe the plague. A lot of smart people died.
Oh yeah.
And then they went back to chamber pots and no, you shouldn't shower. The dirt keeps you clean or whatever, protects your
no
skin.
way.
This is how you got sick again. This is not a history podcast.
Yeah.
Don't make a short and people are gonna tag me. Actually, don't make a short. Fuck you guys.
That's funny.
Fuck you. This is misinformation podcast.
Hilarious.
And I don't know what happens. And then we went back to like chamber pots. Did you just spray water all over my ground?
I didn't realize there was
you
nothing.
European disgusting man.
It's on your what is called, carpet.
It's wall carpet. I think that's called curtains. Curtains. So yeah, I don't know if you remember last week. I finally went to my boxing.
How was
school.
it? Oh,
Yeah. So it was nice. It was good to punch again and hit someone.
so you fought somebody like in the first day?
I hit the pads and I hit the back. But it was interesting because it was the first time going to this new school, and I walk in. It's a small school. It's not a big school, and like the teacher, like he was fatter than me.
No.
So like I can't.
No.
you know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Do 5 push-ups. Like I
Was
need
he
someone-
actually?
No, he was like had a beden
Yeah.
and
A
I'm like,
beden.
a beden.
Oh, belly.
A belly, you know,
Okay,
like a protruding belly. Like, oh, you drink. Like,
oh, damn.
it was. I think I'm at the age right now where I need some level of comfort
Yeah.
when I work out. You know, I can't. There's only one shower, so I'm like, okay, for sure, I'm gonna catch like one of those skin diseases because everyone's sweating and
Damn,
hugging.
yeah,
and,
staph infection. or
Exactly. So I'm like, I can't. So I'm gonna need. I need.
Why
I
don't
need
you
to find a new
why don't you
school.
why don't you just go to that school and then go home and shower?
Why don't you go to the school and come home and shower? Yeah, but I don't want to, because I
Sure,
sweat
you
a
do
lot.
got to get changed.
You know,
and
you
stuff.
you just do weights, right? Are you like sweating at the end?
Depends what. Like I do 20 minutes of like elliptical, so I'm like pretty sweaty after that, and then I do.
It wasn't as
Yeah.
intense as I wanted. The guy,
Uh-huh.
like you could see. Here's what I liked about the TriStar when I used to train at TriStar. At TriStar, there was me, where my only goal was to like lose my mantids, and the guy next to me, his goal is to be the best in the world. And we're both sweating equally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have different goals.
Yeah.
Me, I just want to lose my mantids.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, I want the glory
Yeah.
of like, and there's like millions of people cheering for me, and I just beat Conor McGregor or whatever.
Wow.
So different goals, but I like the idea of being surrounded by champions.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because when I'm like, come on, and I would look, and the guy's at 12 packs, and he's like, he's like putting, like, okay.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being surrounded by champions, you know?
Yeah.
At this school, it's a very cheap school. Here's the problem.
Okay.
So it was like, there's a couple of guys like, okay, they want it, but they're like, okay, this guy is running away from an abusive home. And there's like, I can't be better than most of the
Yeah,
students.
yeah, yeah.
I like being
Yeah.
the worst guy in the
Yeah,
school.
yeah. No, I feel and that way you can like.
And I could,
Yeah.
it's very inspiring, you know?
Okay.
So I need to maybe go to a different school or maybe do a
Damn.
different sport. I don't want to do a different
Maybe do like rock climbing or something.
I have no interest in
I hate rock. Like my brother always is like,
Amber, you should do rock climbing. I hate rock climbing.
or maybe you'd like it. I don't know. My
No,
brother's
no.
always like, let's go rock climbing.
My
And I'm
body
like,
is
oh,
not made for rock
God.
climbing. I'm made for sheer force. Like it's not.
Also, like you fall when you do the bouldering. There's no like rope. It's like you just fall on your
Exactly.
back on a mat.
Yeah, I
and
just
you
take
might
an
break your
elevator.
neck.
Like why would I?
Oh, it's brutal.
I get it, but it's not for people my
Yeah,
type.
yeah, no, same.
I'm like the rock that you climb. People that should climb. That's not. I have no. I don't.
Yeah.
Have, you need to be like super skinny, and weigh
Yeah.
like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's no. My fingers. I like the softness of my hands.
Yeah.
Okay. No, let me punch stuff
Yeah,
or
no,
choke people, and that would be the.
So what are you gonna do? What are you
I've been looking at other schools.
You can get a refund, or was it just
No,
you
I
paid
just,
for a day?
it's so unorganized. Most schools are like that. You could just walk in and they're like, yeah, just go to class. Like, I don't know. It's like, no, just because it's, once you come in a few times, like, hey, I think you owe us money.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
most schools, because there's just it's very chaotic.
Uh-huh.
It's very, you walk in and everyone's like drilling and punching and choking and drilling. And so no one's really, there's no one at the door.
I did see.
You just walk in.
That's funny. I did see. It's funny. You can just walk in. You have like a headband on and thing.
Yeah,
like, oh, okay,
exactly.
you can come in. Yeah. But I was driving down on the way here. I saw there's a Taekwondo school.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
around the
it's
corner
Salon,
from
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Do some Taekwondo.
I used to Taekwondo as a child, but
Uh-huh.
every person I've seen come out of that school is 12 years old. And I don't want to pull a Kramer and just like, yeah, just. I don't have 45-year-old beating 12-year-olds. That's not.
What the fuck? I have
Take
seen.
them and throw them on the ground like, yeah.
That's so funny. There's a bunch of like Krav Maga or whatever. There's like there's schools everywhere.
Yeah. But there's a lot of boxing schools. So I just
Yeah.
need to find, as I said, I need something to be intense. Because I sweat and it was nice to sweat. But I miss the days where I could I sweat so much I would take off my shirt at the end and squeeze it. And I swear, dude, there would be like half a liter of liquid that would come out of the.
Oh my God.
It was the best feeling.
Oh,
ever. And I didn't
liquid.
I finished the class. I'm like, I still have energy. I'm not supposed to have energy.
No.
I'm supposed to be like the resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to die
Yeah.
and then come out the night, like leave as a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
man. I'm like, this is. So I continued. I stayed after the class and I hit the back for like 10 minutes just to.
Okay.
Okay, like can I
Yeah,
be tired now?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
weird, but it was nice. I had my new gloves. Felt good.
Cool.
I felt like a girl at the ball. It was very nice. So and also it was like I like wearing shoes when I box. I don't like not wearing shoes.
What type of shoes? Like your
Just regular sports shoes.
oh, sports shoes.
Yeah.
What's a like a running shoe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was like I was shoeless. No, what do you call it?
Huh?
Barefoot,
Oh, okay.
because you're on the mats and stuff.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
So
there was a couple of guys that were really good, and I'm like, oh, it's nice, but
yeah,
it's
too
too
bad.
short. I felt like, I'm
Yeah.
not dead enough. I want to be.
And TriStar's too expensive.
No, it's just they don't have boxing anymore.
Ooh.
They just have jiu-jitsu. They have kickboxing, but my
It's
legs are
similar.
so lazy.
Maybe you could just do the boxing part.
I just get beat.
You're like, okay, now kick. You're like, no, I'll skip that.
But here's the problem. As I said, when when I say I'd like to be surrounded by greatness, like George St. Pierre wouldn't come to my boxing class because there was a lot of people like me in my boxing class. But jiu-jitsu is like there's a lot of people who wanna. So I would just sit and watch them. Like you would have Firas just
Yeah.
bestowing knowledge into
Wow.
like his best 5 fighters.
Yeah.
So you'd have like Georges St. Pierre and other champions just listening
Damn.
to Firas
Very
talk, and I would like sit and
Ah.
and I swear you could clearly see me just sitting high on mushrooms. Like he was like giving a speech
Wow.
like David Goggins style.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
amazing.
what these people do. Like their whole thing is to inspire.
Yeah, that's
And I don't know, man. I don't.
He has a bachelor in philosophy or something. Like he's a philosopher
Really?
and a trainer. And I swear
Damn.
it would be so weird. Like I'm clearly snooping
Yeah.
because it would be like in a cage. I'd be like
Listening to them. That is some good shit.
stealing
dude.
knowledge
Yeah.
that I'm not allowed to listen to. Like,
Yeah.
like you can do it. Like he would give a speech and they would all listen. They're all sweating like crazy.
Fuck.
And
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm telling you.
That
I'm
is
telling
cool.
you. People shit on MMA and stuff, but people like that environment is so friendly.
Yeah.
I never saw a fight. Well, I've seen all, but like never like,
Yeah.
fuck you, man.
Yeah.
That never.
It's funny. You know what's funny? You know the bordel? I feel like it's for some reason it reminds me of TriStar in my head. Like they're both kind of like
Like the Bordel Comedy
high
Club?
level, but like really French also. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they're both run the same way. Like they really.
So Firas
take care
is Mike
for-
Ward. Firas Zahabi is Mike Ward. Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, the Bordel was the most professional thing I have ever seen. Ever.
Yeah.
I felt that you think you compare it to TriStar. I'm like, oh, this is probably what the Comedy Store or the
Yeah.
Comedy Cellar probably feels like.
Mhm.
Like there's every show had 15 people. There's a
Yeah.
guy just making sure you're okay. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
guy
yeah,
giving
yeah.
you drinks. There's a guy taking names. It's funny, and then you go to like a fucking Sid show, and Sid is handling all of that. He still packs the room.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
still a professional show, but he does
Yeah.
the job of 45 people.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
I did-
Seriously, that's crazy.
Yeah, when I went to I did this comedy club called The Stand in Newcastle, and it was run a lot like the Bordel.
Yeah.
Maybe even less organized actually, but it was very professional. You walk in and like they put you. You have like a nice green room with all like free Coke and
Yeah.
like Coca-Cola
Yeah.
and beer and shit. And yeah, it was nice. And I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like this is and it was huge, by the way. It was like 250 to 300 people in there.
I did Toronto. Like I did 2 shows in
Mm-hmm.
Toronto. Is Toronto more professional? Have you done Toronto?
No, never performed in Toronto.
Maybe we should do a little.
We should, yeah.
We know enough people. We could
Yeah,
get a couple shows there.
yeah, for sure. I'd be down, but fuck, I hate, dude. Get this bullet train, guys. Where's the bullet train? I want a bullet train. I can't be driving to Toronto. It's the
Yeah.
worst.
I'll drive.
I know, but it's like,
It's
oh my
long.
god, I gotta be in the car. We go like, oh, go
With me.
crazy. It's not that. It's like, I driving drives me crazy. Like,
I love driving.
I don't mind driving 2 hours, but
Yeah.
5 hours, oh,
Yeah, it's long.
it's very long, and you
Yeah.
just
We
feel.
can take a plane. How rich are you?
Yeah, maybe $100, right?
I don't know.
$100
I
to
have no
travel?
idea. I
No?
have no idea. But we do need. Listen, more like 80% of the Canadian population is within like a thin band
Yeah.
throughout Canada.
We need a fucking
We need
bullet
we need
train.
a bullet train. Maybe it's the snow. Let's stop the bullet train.
I was listening to Pantel's podcast, and and I guess he's like the knowledge king. I guess I don't know. He was apparently there's these lobbies I don't know what a lobby is, but the lobby is filled with
It's
people.
when you enter a hotel.
I know. And in the hotel, there's people
Yeah.
that are like, no, we can't have the train because we need oil and gas or some shit. Or
So you think it's like the petrol lobby?
yeah,
It's like we can't have.
something like that.
We
lobby.
can take the train.
Yeah, the train.
I
The
think
train.
the train.
And we can in the country.
In the country.
And have some
That'd be nice.
charcuterie.
I think you can eat. I don't know if you can drink. I'm pretty sure you can eat. Yeah, I would like to take the train.
Mm-hmm.
Train across Canada.
Hmm.
What do I want to say? Yeah, that's it.
You know, there's Air Flare, Ric Flair, Air Flare.
Woo!
Yeah, it's an airplane. It flies all over the country.
The country.
And it's like from here to Vancouver. Apparently, it's like $150 or something.
Really?
It doesn't include luggage though.
Yeah, but
Luggage.
can I have a carry-on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I never take more than a carry-on.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to carry on. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to carry on.
And carry-ons are pretty big.
Yeah.
Like unless you're a girl,
yeah,
like a guy, like
Yeah.
well, with my style,
Yeah.
I can.
it's
take,
true.
When I went to London, I didn't have a bag. Did you have a baggage?
I had to carry on.
You had a carry-on, yeah. You just carry it on and move on.
Yeah, not
Plus
bad.
it's carry-on. Plus you get a backpack.
Yeah,
You're good.
Ric Flair.
That's it.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, we're going tomorrow.
All right, let's go, guys. Toronto. Well, we should go to Vancouver,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
like you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go.
I'd love it. I've never been. I don't
Me
know
neither.
anything about Vancouver.
Should this be our next trip?
Vancouver?
Yeah.
Aren't you? You're already going on a trip.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll come back when I come
What are
back.
we gonna do, in Vancouver?
Do comedy and record a podcast.
Yeah,
We'll go for a week, not for long.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be down.
Seriously, I mean it.
Yeah. We need to figure out when.
March.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look at the flights. Damn. Okay.
Because as long as we do comedy,
Yeah.
I can still teach. We'll get like a 2-bedroom Airbnb. I teach in one room,
Easy
and then we
peasy.
we sleep in the. we sleep and then we talk about what we talked about having a show. Remember I told you I had a plan about shows,
Uh-huh.
and we can have a show like a Bonne Nuit show there, and then
It's a good
maybe
idea.
make a little bit of money, do some comedy.
Yeah.
We know a couple of people who work there,
Mhm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
think-
like this idea a lot, guys.
that's the whole idea of me working from home and you working.
Mhm.
Is that we can travel.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'm always so stuck at my house, like working, I think you could work anywhere in the world.
Plus, your girlfriend's gonna be busy looking for jobs and working. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
leave her for a week.
It's true. Phew.
Done?
Oh, yeah, did when we apologized last week, did your girlfriend accept your apology?
I don't know if she listened.
Oh, okay. Well, Claire accepted.
She accepted.
Yeah.
That's this is a very healthy relationship.
Yeah,
You talk
yeah.
shit. You accuse her of racism,
Yeah.
possibly ruining her career in the in academia.
no,
and then
no.
like, I'm sorry, and I like that. It's very healthy. And then she washes you, and then
She washes me.
hey, we didn't tell people we got on stage together,
Oh,
on
we
Friday.
did. Oh my God, we did. Yeah.
and we don't know if it was objectively funny.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, I think they enjoyed it, but then again, it was.
We got a new follower. The guy loved it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he-
Okay, I think he really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The 4 French people, I think they understood you.
Yes. They they
They
love
really
some of my jokes.
Yeah.
You didn't get any of the jokes I was doing.
No.
Dude, French comedy is so easy.
Really?
I think I'm gonna try it.
You gotta.
Yeah.
For the sake of us, you gotta do it.
Why for the sake?
Because that's how Pantelis did the thing, and now English and French, it all builds together, and you do the French, and
Okay.
and then people come to us, and they're like, oh, it's Bonne Nuit. Oh, who's this English guy? Oh, funny. Me Chinese.
Me Chinese. Yeah, but here's my problem with French comedy. Well, as much as I love Bordel, there's this French show business has a little because it's actual show business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I can picture you in like 2 years. You're like on a red carpet. You're like when your suit, like you're wearing like a black suit with blue pants or whatever, and you're like, and you have cheekbones again and shit. And
I got
and,
plastic surgery.
and
Hair or no hair?
Uh,
What do you imagine?
I don't know. I probably no hair, but huge beard and your ripped and shit, and you're just on the like on the cover of El Quebec magazine or Louis Quebec magazine or Il Quebec magazine or whatever, Il Quebec. And they're like, oh my God, what is this Phenom cum, oh my god, and everyone's like, yeah, and you're
Phenom cum? Did you just call me Phenom cum?
no, where did this phenom come from,
Okay.
right?
I thought it was like my photo, Phenom cum.
Oh, and then yeah,
Here's my problem is that it's a bit there's an air of artificial friendship because when I was younger I knew people who were like in the arts, French Canadian who were in the arts, and I would go to their parties and there was always an air, and I always feel it, this air of like, hi, how are you? And I thought like in comedy that doesn't exist because we're all like, nah. That's what I like about English stand-up comedy in Montreal. There's no show business.
yeah.
We're show business.
I know.
Technically, we're show business.
I
Can
know.
you believe we're show business?
So you like that part?
I like the lack of fakeness. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like the French like hi. How get the fuck away.
I mean, I could deal with that as long as the shows are awesome and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bothers
I
me.
can give two shits about that. If anything, I like that because everyone's just nice. I'm like, oh, thanks.
But
And
it's
then
fake.
yeah,
It's
but you're not supposed
disgusting.
to be friends with these people. You're friends with me,
Yeah.
and then the French people, il, lui, elle, you don't talk to them. You just do your shows. You're the phenom, and then our Instagram it builds up. They're like, oh, Amer, he's so funny, and then he's like, oh, what's this, Gabriel? Oh, interesting English. Me
Wait.
Chinese.
When we did the bordel, I did okay. You destroyed. You should do fucking.
Okay, I think maybe we. Oh, there's this new game on the Oculus. It's a language game.
It's a language game.
So you put it on your goggles and you're
Okay.
walking around this world.
Yes.
And there's people speaking to you only in that language.
Yes.
And you can speak back to them with your microphone in that same language. So let's say there's a game
So
where
it's a conversation.
yeah. So there's a game where like you're a waiter, right?
Yeah.
And you're walking and a person's like,
Voulez-vous un peu de- Voulez-vous un peu de moutarde? What?
Yeah, what? Yeah, dude, fucking, what is dude? And so your person's like, est-ce que je peux?
Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure your French is not bad. Let's
Okay.
just have a 1 minute conversation
Okay.
in French.
Fine.
Donc, tu penses que je devrais faire de la comédie en français?
Oui, je pense. As-tu fait le comédie en français? Ugh.
Oui, 2 fois. Mais parce que l'auditoire ne parlait pas anglais. Alors, je suis monté sur scène et j'étais comme Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Et ils étaient What? C'est comme Ah, vous parlez pas anglais? C'est comme Non, on parle pas anglais. Alors, j'ai dû faire le show en français. Alors, j'étais comme Ah, mon pénis, ah, les juifs, ah. 9-11.
The Jewish 9-11. Dude, you for sure could do it. I need a little bit of like practice. I need a lot.
Hey,
of
why are you switching? We're in French
because I don't know where you went. You just saw someone.
Really? I lost you?
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yeah.
I was making sure to speak slowly so that you
Oh,
understand.
I was gone. I didn't know. After the first sentence. then
Okay, I'm pretty sure you can do your opening joke in French.
Okay, what's my opening joke? Oh, yeah. Bonjour, mon nom est Gabriel. Je suis demi-grec et demi-italien. How do you say
Comment?
Comment une personne
Peut
peut
être. Can be. Peut être. Si. So much. Si is so much.
Okay, si.
Si. Poilu.
Poilu. Oh, see, I don't know. I missed that all.
It's crazy that you can't speak
Yeah, yeah,
French. It's
yeah.
a bit. It's a failure of our educational system.
Mhm. That's what I tell the schools all the time. I drive by and I yell at the principal.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You're 45 years old.
I know. I don't know
You've
French.
been here. You're born here.
But also, I never had I guess I had French girls, but I would bully them into speaking English. What? You know? But
Have you ever had a French girlfriend?
I dated a few French girls.
Did you date them or did you just like oui, in the
It was probably just oui.
Okay.
But it wasn't like date. We'd speak English though, you know.
I don't think I've dated French Canadian girls. I don't know how to flirt in French, even though it's the language of love.
Really?
I don't know how to be funny in French.
Really?
I really don't. That's
They enjoy the English. They like hearing English and they laugh.
Mhm.
That's all I know.
As I said, they loved you. I had a good set. I didn't have an amazing set. You had a great set.
I think it was just like
Yeah, great.
I think it was during the night, like because the people were kind of getting tired by that point. I don't know.
I'm never taking melatonin the night before I go on stage.
Oh, really?
Because I felt just so calm.
Mm-hmm. I felt calm too though, because it was so.
But I don't like.
Yeah.
I like to be alive. I like to feel alive.
Yeah,
Ah.
true.
I'm like, hey, hi. I'm just gonna talk, and that's it. I didn't connect.
Mm-hmm. It was also the bright lights. I couldn't really see anybody. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to perform at nothing now.
Yeah, but
And
that's
just
the
hope
thing,
it
yeah.
works. You know?
I always enjoyed that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you do open mics, when you start, there's no one. So you
Yeah.
learn how to talk to the
Yeah,
emptiness
yeah,
of the
yeah.
room. But I've been doing really good shows lately where I could see all the crowd, so I can like fucking connect and talk to them. But now I'm like, oh, I forgot that speed. So it's like a new speed I have to new gear. Sorry, I have to new
It's kind
gear.
of like performing in a theater.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
used to. I need to build because eventually we're gonna hopefully do theaters. So especially if I become a phenom.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And then like, I don't know, like let's say Quebec, Amer blows up, right? And we're like, Amer live en français à le Superdome or whatever. You know the Superdome in Montreal. Amer live at Blue Bonnets. Or
I love you so much, Gabriel.
and then I come under, I do my English act. They're like, an English act before a French act.
no, but they love you because they've been listening to the podcast.
Yes,
so they're
exactly.
like-
Oh no, but then this is my big introduction.
oh,
Like nobody knows me, and then I'm like, Harry, wah! And then Amer comes out, and you're like, "How? Give him a hand, Gabriel!" Ah! And then you do that, you kill it, and then we both take a bow, and then we split the bill from then on.
I'm down. I am 100% down.
Dude, I think that's yeah. By the time, let's say like, because you know, like Mike Ward told Pantelis to go on stage like at a theater he was doing, and Pantelis was like, I don't know French, bro, I don't know. He's like, you know French, so he did 5 minutes in French and killed, and ever since then he started doing like these fucking.
You know, for the past like 6 years, I've been telling myself I should do comedy in French.
For real, by the time you become like as big as Mike Ward, I will know French by then, and then we.
You're so optimistic. And your belief in me is very refreshing. I like you. Thank you.
Oh,
so much.
whatever,
it's very
man.
Sweet of you. Whenever I feel insecure, I think I'm gonna call you from now on.
Oh really?
Fuck my girlfriend. I'm just gonna call you. Fuck you, Eugene.
That's funny.
That's it. I'm calling Gabe. He believes in me.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man. These French guys.
No, I love Eugene. I'm never gonna give him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gabe. I love you.
But
Yeah.
that's the future. Unless we go to LA, but I can't even imagine going to LA eating Korean food all the time. Holy fuck.
I don't even know Korean food. What is this? What is Korean food?
I think there's a lot of Korean food in
Yeah?
LA.
I know there's tacos and food.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I went to LA, I felt that fakeness as well.
Really?
Because it's show business, so
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
want to offend anyone. But that's what I loved about stand-up comedy, is that you can just fuck everything. I hate my life. I could just go on stage and do whatever I want. I think what we're doing is great. We have like 200 new followers since last week or whatever. So it's this is I think this is just gotta
slowly building.
Just
don't talk a lot of shit about people. I've been good lately.
You've been very good.
Yeah.
That's want to break the spell and talk shit about someone?
No, I can't.
Is there anyone that you've been hating?
No.
Oh, you've been talking shit off stage. You've been.
I have?
Oh yeah. Can I say their names?
No! I just remembered.
I hate his voice, Amer. I hate his voice.
Oh man, yeah, I do hate his
It's
voice.
understandable.
I don't know.
Can you guess who I'm talking about? If you're a fan of comedy in Montreal,
no.
who does Gabe hate now? Send your messages. Slide in our DMs at Bonne Nuit Pod on Instagram. Tell us, who do you think Gabriel hates now?
Oh God, I don't hate.
For the winner, what do we give him? We give him a free mug. If you can guess who Gabriel hates now,
What if that person guesses his own name?
then he gets a free mug. He gets a free mug, and we'll
Okay.
give him a spot on the show.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, let's do good news now. Let's
Okay.
talk positively. Congratulations to Peter. Guys, if you missed last Sunday show, Peter Bowen fucking destroyed.
Yeah. It was
Ah,
great.
made me so happy. Made
It
me
was
so
very-
happy
it
to
was
see him
very
kill
funny.
so hard. He headlined the show. He did so well. Vance Michel killed.
Yeah.
Kyle Morin killed.
Yeah.
So proud of these guys.
Very
Oh,
funny.
so
Fun-
nice.
Fun times, man.
Next Sunday we have Tom Murphy closing the show.
I think he's gonna do great.
He first of all, he's funny. Second of all, he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Like I say so much he's handsome. He made a point of saying, like, every time, like, guys, you're next time. He's so funny and he's so handsome. He's like, all right, Amer, thank you for like can you stop saying I'm handsome every time you bring me up?
That's funny.
I have a question for you. I see you fixed your beard, and you went a bit high.
I went a bit high today.
Yeah, where do you cut the line? What's your cutoff line?
I went too high.
I think so. I mean, you have a round face, so it suits it. But I thought,
I fucked. How about this side? Is this side too high?
wait, let me look here, and let me look the other side. Oh yeah, it's two different things. Show me again that side. This one has more like puby. This one seems more clean.
Okay. Fuck.
It's okay. Your
it's
beard
'cause-
grows
it's
in
good-
2 days.
It's true. Yeah, you're. Why am I freaking
You'll be
out?
fine.
Because when I'm in a rush, I'm like, and then
Oh, you clean up before you do the pot. Oh, that's nice.
every time I
You
leave the
have
house.
to, Gabe. By the way, I saw Gabe shirtless, and
What?
ladies, that body
No, it's not that
is
good.
fucking banging.
No, it's
all right?
not. It's shit.
He looks like Kumail Nanjiani before he got too big. Like he's hairy. Okay, let me describe for you ladies
All right, don't.
how hot Gabe is.
No,
Because
it's not that
when
hot.
we went on stage together, he got on stage as Tarzan, so his shirt was open. He has like a like pecs definition.
No, hardly.
He does.
No,
and
there-
he has
there's
like
a tit there.
sexy. Like if you touch it, it's hard. Like
It's
you can
not that
feel the
hard.
abs.
It's not. No, there's no abs.
Fucking bowling balls as shoulders. Like he hides it under all these layers of clothes. And now I understand why Claire washes you, because your body is a fucking. You look like a Greek statue.
No,
Your
it's not that
chest
good.
is well defined. Honestly, I was surprised. I'm telling you, ladies, I was surprised about nice juicy ass too. Can you show me your ass? Can you stand
No,
up?
no, we can just picture. An
I was.
ass.
I'm like you, because you have to remember, you're the cutie. Like like Backstreet Boys, they had like a Joey Fatone.
Yeah,
And then they had like, well, I don't know.
Nick Lachey.
Like, who's the cute one?
Nick
Nick-
Carter.
You're Nick Carter. You're the
No,
handsome
but
boy.
Nick Carter is like
I'm
heroin-y.
I don't know who I am. I'm like Joey Fatone.
No,
Like,
you're
hey
like-
everybody.
You're like Kenny Rogers.
I'm Kenny. I'm all right. I'm Kenny Rogers.
All the talent and the soul.
Oh, I wish, but maybe in French. But he's really hot.
Nah, I'm alright.
You should post. Okay, we need to think. Instagram.
I need to get
strategy.
even more in shape because I started drinking over the last week, like eggnog. I started drinking eggnog.
It's not even Christmas yet.
I know, but I started drinking a lot of eggnog and whiskey every freaking night.
Every night.
Because Claire wants to drink every freaking night, and I'm like, I'm gonna drink then.
Why?
But I'll have one.
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
It's because Claire's doing her PhD, right? And so she's like, I need something to unwind after because she's working like 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
even more. So I'm
No weed.
no, the weed.
She's not a weeder.
She does. She smokes weed to go to bed. Like she does.
Mm.
Like, but she'll have wine But I'm working out a lot
Yeah.
to counteract that. So like I'm working out like 3-4 times a day, just like
What?
a week.
Okay. It's crazy. Still, 3-4 times a week is amazing.
I try, but yeah.
That's amazing.
So we're. I was
Dude,
at
I'm
the,
surrounded by people who's been working out. I don't know if you saw Sid lately. He lost like
No.
40 pounds.
no, did he?
Huge arms. Every time
Get
I see him,
out!
I touch his arms. They're so big, and
He lost all that wind.
dude, he had huge arms. He's bigger than you. You should see him now. He's always in a t-shirt because he shows his sexy body.
I didn't know
He
idea.
looks unrecognizable.
I feel like I've seen him a month ago. He didn't look
Belly
any different.
gone, huge arms.
Get out.
Huge arm, dude. It's crazy. Because he used to be a bodybuilder, right?
I
So
don't
he
know
had like
that.
huge arms, and now he's back. And I see you now with your Kumail Nanjiani type body, and Hadi is always working out, and I'm just like, hey, I'm just blubber like. No,
it's good, man.
Thank God I'm funny. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, you're also smart, like in satellites or whatever.
Uh,
Like you could always fall back on satellites.
I can never fall back on
Why
that.
not? What
That's
happened?
that's
Is
over.
it- is
It's
it-
been like 10 years.
Can't you like read up, like go on Wikipedia, the newest satellite? Listen to
No.
Neil deGrasse Tyson on one podcast.
No, he's not. That's not my type. No, but no, people keep. I think I've been a comedian. It's just as long as I've been an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
oh my God, you're
if
right.
you think about it, yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Yo.
Like mine is the university, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, approximately, like 8 years of working and what 8 years of comedy.
That's crazy.
Same
Wow.
thing.
That's wild.
I think I'm a better comedian than I was an engineer.
Okay. Wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I just know how to think,
Yeah.
and I have interesting theories about things.
Yeah. Well, give me some theories.
Well, ask me something.
I
Tell
know,
me.
okay, so why do you think Kanye is really leaning in on Hitler these days?
I think he's enjoying the attention. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
I think when you here's my problem with what's happening right now with Kanye. It's not with Kanye. There's a lot. You walk down St. Catherine and you meet like 10 people saying the same thing as Kanye.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, Hitler was right. Like and you're like, you don't put them on podcast. But what's
Yeah.
happening now is that here I have a theory. Here's my.
Okay.
In the 40s, the rise of why did Hitler become so famous?
Okay.
He saw that there's a need to blame Germany just came out of World War One.
Yeah.
They had there was a shame. We lost. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Who can we blame? Let's blame, the Jews.
It was all the yeah.
So Hitler, as much as he probably hated the Jews, you know what he loved more? Power. So he used anti-Semitism to
Yeah.
gain power.
Yeah.
And I find now that all those podcasters, they're using Kanye's anti-Semitism to get modern power. And what is modern
Yeah.
power? More subscribers and
Yeah.
more listens.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, he has 25 million people who follow him on Instagram or whatever. He's saying anti-Semitism. Let me put him on my podcast so that I can get the power using his anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
It sucks to believe that if Hitler was now, Hitler just there's a new Hitler in town,
Okay.
and he just dropped a hot mix or whatever, people would just have him on. If he was famous or whatever for doing something else, people would have him on their podcast just to get. They would get the surprisers because because Hitler came on their podcast.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I mean, we joke about we would have Kanye on our podcast, but I would never have Kanye.
Yeah,
on
I
my
don't think
podcast.
so. Especially at this point, now it's
Not special. Never. The second he started dropping, I love Nazis and
No. I wouldn't have Kanye. I never. No.
No, even Lex Friedman. I'm like, you're a Jewish man.
Did Lex have him on the? He had him on
Yeah,
the.
man.
I forgot about that.
Alex Jones is on brand, but Lex Friedman.
I know that's
come on,
fucked.
bro.
I
Come
think
on,
that
bro.
was before people really figured how.
Yeah, that was before Hitler.
Yeah, that was before.
That was a
Hitler.
pre-Hitler. That was I blame
Yeah.
the Jews control the world,
Dude.
and now it's I love the Nazis.
Kanye and Alex Jones was so funny because he's like, well, what is,
Yeah, to make Alex Jones go oh, that's
Yeah.
a bit crazy.
You-
oh my god.
He's like, so you're saying there's some things about him, and he's like, no, I love Hitler. Don't clip me, by the way. Wait, it's me doing the clips. Because it's just me yelling, I love Hitler. And I just realized
for the first time ever, I'm gonna edit this podcast. I'm gonna remix it. I'm gonna call Micah, Eva's boyfriend. I'm like, hey, can you make a song with just Gabe saying, I love Hitler? Oh shit, I said it too. Oh no! We're doomed.
Oh, that's fun.
We're doomed.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, I wish him the best.
Yeah.
I wish him to take care. So I was speaking with a fellow comedian who's Jewish, and he was telling me okay, Hitler. Kanye was saying that
Hisler, because it's Kanye's Hitler. Hisler, like is it's rappy? Fascism, my dizzle.
Yeah.
It's Hisler.
Okay, what would Hitler? Wait, that's a good question. You see, what would be Hitler's rap name?
Fascisler.
For Schizler, my Hitler.
Fascisler's list. Fascisler's list.
It would be hit, a pow,
Yeah.
hit.
Hit skirt.
Skirt.
Hit
Hit
skirt.
You know, like Cardi B's
yeah.
Hitler. Some wet ass.
For Hitler, my Nittler.
Yeah, but that's 90s hip hop.
true,
You know,
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's
yeah. Skirt.
It's Hitler.
Hit skirt.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Once we start talking about Hitler, is when we should end the podcast.
Yeah.
We jumped the Hitler shark.
I think we
Hitler shark. All right.
Hitler Shark. That's a good name for the podcast.
You think?
Hitler Shark.
You
We
think-
jumped the
you-
Hitler Shark.
Oh, okay. Jump the Hitler shark. Okay.
Yeah,
you
there we
think? Okay. Well, listen, algorithm. Hope you don't mind. Jump the Hitler shark.
Yeah.
Shake, 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 senora. All right.
And then the screenshot, the thumbnail will be Hitler on a jet ski jumping over a shark,
Perfect. Sold.
and then us going like this. Wow, we got it.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thank you so much for listening. Just tell a friend. We've been getting more views. Tell a friend. I don't know why. Tell a friend. If you've
Tell
been telling
a
a friend,
friend.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If you told a friend, come to the show, I'm gonna give you a mug.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
But prove it.
But you need to buy a ticket to the show.
Yeah, buy a ticket.
You gotta come to buy.
And let's say 5 mugs limit. I just realized.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's a $20 free to get into the show.
No. Okay, I'll handle the business, even though it's a shitty business decision. Tell a friend. You know what? Bring a new friend to the show, and I'm gonna and let them subscribe, and I'll give you a mug.
And if your friends
5 mugs a show, but tell me before so I can
Yeah.
bring them with me.
And if he likes Hitler, he can't come.
Yeah, if he likes Hitler. I mean, we don't care what people like. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you're right.
We have all type of listeners. We have
Yeah.
white listeners and black listeners and Jewish listeners, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have a couple of racist listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm 100%.
Oh, really, Eugene? No, I'm joking.
No,
Checking it.
no. Eugene and I, we've been talking a lot about like the rise of anti-Semitism.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. It's
And
coming
it
back.
bothers him a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eugene.
It's not your fault. Have you been anti-Semitic?
I'm sorry for Eugene, then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the right word of saying it. Yeah. I'm sorry for Eugene. Yeah, me too. I love you, Eugene. All right, guys. Be friendly to your neighborhood Jewish man. Come Sunday, watch Tom Murphy, gorgeous funny man headline with a slew of good comedians. We have Will Del Vecchio coming back.
He's gonna fix our wall.
He's gonna fix our wall. He's also very handsome and
Yeah.
funny. And we have another couple of very good comedians. So we love you guys. Tell a friend.
Bye.
Bye.